Hello, can you hear us? Please let us know if you can hear us because something's jacked up. I don't think there was music originally on the countdown, and we found out something was not checked properly, which I haven't changed anything, and then I don't know if you can hear us over here or not. So let us know if you can hear us or not, please. Things are just kind of a little odd today. Um, Things are a little bit off. We can hear you. Okay, Betsy. Thank you.
Yay,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
So, we want to first start off. You know, uh, we're going to just take a few seconds of like a moment of silence, and this is being serious, not being smart, smart aleck or anything else. Some crazy things have happened. Today's 9/11. The question at the top is were you at work on 9/11? Um, so 9/11, that's today. That's the big thing. Um, never forget that. The country. I thought that was at one time in my life, the whole country pulled together. There's been some horrible things that's happened the last couple days, last couple weeks. You had the thing with Charlie Kirk. Like him or not, disagree with him, not. It was a horrible situation. And to know his family was there at the event and basically watched him get murdered, assassinated. Then you had the young girl in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're from North Carolina. Habib in here is not far from that. Mia.
Yep.
That happened in the last week or so with the young girl on the train. Just some horrible stuff that's happened in the world. So we're just going to give it about 10 seconds here. Just, whatever you believe in, positive thoughts, positive vibes, prayers, throw something up just for our country and those families. Um, but
That are suffering.
yeah, that are suffering right now. And, you know, just overall. So I'm just going to give it about 10 seconds here. All right. So, you know, and then one of the biggest things that's happening tonight is Washington's playing the Packers, Michelle. Still, NFL does not, they don't care. They just like tread on us. They don't care. But we don't need no Thursday night football because we got you guys, and we're glad you're here. So we're gonna have a little fun tonight. We're gonna do a tier list maker. Here to see you use Rizzler, mid, and no cap in a sentence.
Might be
Just an
challenging.
FYI for these categories, I had to ask Chat GPT what is the hip new slang. And I've heard Anthony say some of this, that and the whole 6'7" thing. I still don't understand that. It's stupid as can be. But I had to ask Chat GPT, what is the hip new slang for best to worst? And it said these are the popular hip millennial Gen Zers, whatever they're called now, the young pups, of what's going on. So I'm going to explain this to you guys, and then, well, I'll do that when we get on to when we pull it up so you can see all the categories as well. But let's go through and say hey to everybody real quick. So Marielle and Dylan, this little story right here, man, this is so sad. But I was at work and a coworker was on the phone with the World Trade Center office when the first plane hit. Lost 176 colleagues and several friends that day.
That is so
incredibly
sad.
sad. I remember waking up that morning and seeing it all over the news. Just got out of the shower and I was working second shift at the time.
I was
Michelle,
working nights.
so you were sleeping,
And
yeah.
I was sleeping.
Michelle worked at 7 at night to 7 in the morning back then, so she was sleeping. But yeah,
Woke up to it, just like Mike
it
said,
was
the
horrible.
news.
And Miss Eileen's in here. That's
Hi,
horrible,
Eileen.
Mary Ellen. That's right, Eileen. Good to see you in here, Eileen. Nightbot's already saying, I hear music. That's a good thing. CCA is in the house. Good to see you, Carnival
Hey, you
Cruise
guys.
Addicts. And then Betsy's here. Yes, we can hear you.
Hi,
Okay.
Betsy.
And Habib is in here. Good to see you, Habib.
Hey, babe.
And Miss Holly's in the house. Good to
Hey,
see you, Miss
Holly.
Holly. And it won't be long. We'll be
No,
seeing Miss Holly. We
not long at all.
first week in November, we're on a cruise ship
And it's
with
coming fast.
her and Mike. It's gonna be good times.
Yes.
And Miss Mia is in here.
Hey,
Good to see
Mia.
you. Always good to see you in here as well. And then Anthony Simone's in here. Good to
Hi,
see Anthony. He had a birthday this past week.
Oh, happy birthday.
You going to sing it, Michelle?
No.
Let's get Mike Rodriguez tonight on their live to sing the, do the whole skin flute thing.
Yes.
Did you catch what I said?
Yeah, I got you.
Skin flute. Okay.
Yeah.
Or harmonica. That would work too. Let's see. Who else? Paul's in the house. Good to see Mr. Paul in here. And let's see. Here to see Mike use Rizzler mid. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. And who else we got in here? I think that's about it. Oh, we got Shannon in here. Good to see you, Miss Shannon.
Hey, Shannon.
I think did you just get off the cruise ship in the last week or two? Or maybe I'm making that all up, but I'm thinking you did. And let's see. So Anthony is in here. Anthony says, hello, Mike and Michelle, and hello, everyone in the live tonight. 30 days until my Carnival cruise. Awesome for you, Anthony.
Yes.
Awesome for you. Yeah, I'm jealous. So our buddies, Josh and Michelle, showed pictures today. They're on a cruise ship. They're on the Triumph. And guess the Triumph was my very first cruise ship, which now it's the Sunrise. So, yeah, I think Josh is doing well at the casino. So I'm sure he's going to be flexing to everybody.
Yeah, he's going to be rubbing that in.
And, flexing on everybody. Of course, he'll lose it by the end. But I hope he has a good time. I hope they both have a great time. They got 3 cruises back to back to back. So that's going to be really fun for them.
We got some.
Yes, the Horizon this past Sunday. Well,
how was it?
We hope the Horizon's still good. Don't tell us if it's bad. Don't tell us that because we got that group cruise in 2027. I
think it's going dry dock before then, isn't it?
I think it is. I think you're right. It is. So MED says I fly home. I fly tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Okay.
Where are you headed out at? Do we know?
I don't know. Michelle, that's a little asking quite a bit from somebody. Where are you going? What time are you going to get there? I mean, it's almost as bad as the school system saying this is giving week every night. Give us some money. Can you believe they ask that all the time? Jeez.
Every day.
That's the bad thing about schools when they start back up. They just start begging for money. I mean, they want to sell candy, want to sell this. I used to tell Anthony, I said, listen, let's just cut the BS. How much money do they need and how much are they asking for? We'll write a check for $100, $200, whatever it is. I'm not want you going selling stuff door to door. I'm not going to push candy bars on people for you. Just tell us how much money they want, and we'll try to help out.
Right now, I mean, ordinarily we contribute. We do
every year.
But this year I'm not contributing because I'm really ticked about it. I've been a little spicy today. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are a little spicy.
I've been spicy. I'm sorry. But we're just paying over $600 because in transportation for Anthony to.
Yeah, we hadn't really mentioned that. We said we're paying money, but yeah, we're paying $150 a week for somebody to come by, pick him up, take him to school, and then pick him up and take him home because the school system messed up on transportation and didn't sign Anthony a bus. And we both have to be at work before he has to be at school.
And he gets home before we do.
Yeah.
So they will get no money from me.
A little salty on that. Now, I don't mind going and buying something for
if
them.
the teachers specifically need something, I would more than willingly do that.
And also here in Forsyth County, they've blown they can't find $47 million.
Right. They've mismanaged.
And they've mismanaged the money over the last 3 years, and they got bonuses a lot. Big bonuses.
So we're a little salty about it.
Yeah.
But don't
Betsy
get me
says,
wrong.
I like that you're spicy. She can see. She came in this a while ago, and she tripped and kicked my lights everywhere. And I said, "Watch what you're doing." And she says, "How am I supposed to see my feet? I ain't seen my feet in 40-some years." I was like,
"He's being mean."
Okay, okay, spicy. How am I supposed to see over these? And I was like, "Well, mine's just about as big as yours."
You did not have to. Yes, Eileen, it's expensive.
So let's say good evening. We fly out 5. Good morning, Tess. Good afternoon,
Tess.
good night, whatever it is. We fly out at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning going on a celebration.
Woo!
Okay, that's one of our cruise ships on here. If I remember to put it on, but that's one of ours we're ranking. $150 a week. That's a car payment. Yeah, we're paying $6 to $750 a month just for somebody taking Anthony's. I mean, we have to do it.
Yes, we do.
It would be double that if we used an Uber or Lyft.
Right. And it's a family member.
Or
so,
a taxi.
I mean, I trust that person wholeheartedly.
To
And
get
so
him there and get him
yes,
back. And they didn't ask for that money.
That's what we negotiated.
We negotiated that. Well, really it wasn't negotiating.
Well,
That's what
he's
we said
between jobs right now.
Well, let's don't go into all that personal business, Michelle.
Sorry.
Let's don't. Man, you got to tell all the people's business up in
Listen, you are one to talk.
Jeez, he might be watching this and be like, God, ain't I tell.
I'm happy to be able to help him between contracts.
Michelle, enough. That's awesome, Marianne. We are doing the Mardi Gras on its first U.S. selling after the dry dock. Can't wait to see what gets updated on. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big new ship fan. I mean, I just don't like the layouts. Now, the new XL that's coming out, maybe, but I'm not a big fan of those Celebration and the Mardi Gras and all those. Only been on one of them.
We've only been once.
But I wasn't a big fan of it. So just give me the old ship. I'm the old man yelling at the clouds, the older ship.
He sure is that.
Okay, stop. We hope the horizon is still good. 142 days for us. Nice. You were for a few days, Mike. Hey, listen. That's not the point, Betsy. I was saying that person doesn't want people to know that, maybe. Michelle's spilling her business.
He's young, and he's got...
The Gilberts, hey there, spicy people. We're not a little spicy tickling to the thumbs up.
He's 25 years old.
Michelle, don't get talking about the guy. Jeez. He doesn't need his personal business on there. There may be family members watching this. We're on Facebook, too. You got family members on Facebook. They don't know they see all that. Jeez.
I'm going to hit you.
All right, things are getting hot and heated in here. It's time to hit the wrap. All right, it's time to hit the wrap. All right, so we're going to pull up. If we're going to try to do this, we'll see how it works here. Let's try to pull this up, Michelle. This might not be a full show tonight. We'll see how it goes. But hello, Gilberts, by the way. We did say hello, Gilberts, didn't we? And Gilbert said, I love the XL ships. Okay. I'm the old man yelling at the clouds again, it looks like.
You are.
Yes, the old man. Let's see if we can make this larger. Boom.
Oh, gosh.
I can't read all of them. Let's see if this works. Elation up. Yeah, it'll work. Okay. I just want to make sure it's working. So what we're going to do here is we have been on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different ships. Some of these multiple times. We may have missed one or two in here. We got to look and see. Oh, I do see the Celebration in here. So this is the categories that we're ranking, and we're going to put these ships from the best to the worst. And then once inside that area, we'll rank them what we like the best. And me and Michelle have not went over this. Michelle don't even know this list. I just put it together last night. So being the chat GPTer I am, with the new technology, the one that you get the YouTube video that says, don't be the over 50 guy using chat GPT the wrong way. Take a 24-hour course and we'll show you how to really use chat GPT. Have you heard that commercial yet? If you're not over 50, you may not have heard that. But so according to chat GPT, this is the current Gen Z online slang rotation in TikTok, Twitter, X, Twitch, Discord, etc., etc. Certified Rizla means Riz equals charisma game. Being a certified Rizzler is peak compliment. So, certified Rizla.
Do we have our own?
Yeah, we got our own. All right, so the next highest compliment you can say is no cap. It means for real, not lying. Still used all over the world for multiple young generations. Mid it's called it's giving. It's mid. Mid is still mid. Straight up an L, that's what we like to call our family. L for Lovelace, L for losers. We're straight up an L. That means you're below average. You're not the worst of the worst, but you're a little bit below average. We're trying to raise Anthony right, so L's okay. It's okay to be an L. Not everybody can be a winner. Not everybody has to be the biggest loser either. And then the worst category is called clapped and cooked. Clapped equals ugly and busted. It also is a UK slang that is spread out online. And cooked equals finished or done for. So both still popular memes, and these are supposed to be funny and still currently relevant. Now, we probably should call Anthony down here and ask him, has he ever heard of these or not? But again, this is Chat GPT telling us what the new hip words are. So,
well, I'm going to fail miserably.
Well, we're just going to bring one ship up at a time. We're going to put it in the mid. And as we're saying this, if you've been on these ships, let's say, what's Betsy say here? Before we get going here, I got to read what she says. In my day, mid was a type of weed you would buy from the guy on the corner. Lots of laughs. Swag, mid, chronic. Okay. So this is a funny conversation, by the way. The term weed has been around for a long time. And some of the younger people think that weed is like a new hip term. Back when I was younger, they called it dope or weed. The old people called it dope. We'd say, hey, man, I'm not that I would say this. Hey, man, hey, dude, you got any weed? You got any dope? That was, left-handed cigarettes is what you also called it. You called it rabbit tobacco here in the South, the North-South. Left-handed cigarettes. What else we call it, Michelle?
Pot.
Called it pot.
That's
dope,
what we
weed.
Always called it.
And it's still called. Now I get told by some people that are in their 40s, like, yeah, you're like an old man. You call it dope. I mean, it used to be dope was a word. Like dope was cool.
That's true.
Dope. That's dope.
That is true.
All right. Let's quit going through this. I thought clapped and cooked meant if you have a clap, you're a cook. You are cooked. Oh, if you have the clap.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Yeah, that's I think it's still down there at the very bottom. You don't want the clap and you're cooked. That's not good. No STDs up in here. All right, so we're going to pull one of these up at the bottom to the mid. And then if you've been on this ship, you comment to us while we're debating about it on what you would, where you would put it at yourself. And Betsy says she loves that laugh. Michelle actually really laughed for once, right?
Yeah, that was a real laugh.
All right, so we got the Elation. This was one of our first ships we were ever on.
A long time ago,
Long time ago. I remember the Elation. I liked the Elation. If I'm not mistaken, it was one of the ships that had the see-through glass type funnel for the steakhouse.
Yeah, maybe.
Did it? I think so. Help us out there now. It's been many. It's probably been 6, 7, 8 years since we've been on that.
It's been a long time.
Maybe 10 years. It was an okay ship. I mean, it's not, for the time, but that was 8, 9 years ago. So Michelle, would you call it mid, an L for loser, clapped and cooked, no cap, or certified Rizzler? In chat, what would you call the Elation? Maybe some of you have been on it recently. Maybe since its updates.
Well,
it's hard to judge some of these because it's been a long time.
And we're also on vacation. So it's going to be
all ships are good.
It's going to be very hard for me to say anything is clapped and cooked. Because we're on vacation.
I'm not saying clap. I'm saying clap. I'm going to say clap like Ollie said. Clap, you're cooked. I love that. I like it's better than clapped.
So I'm gonna
got the clap in your cook.
Is Elation the one that or was it Ecstasy that we went with your mom and Billy?
We went on the Ecstasy and the steakhouse sucked.
Okay. All right. So the Elation I think's mid.
All right. So we're gonna go. You guys tell us your thoughts on it. I agree with Michelle. I can go with Elation as mid. There might be a lot of mids on here.
Yeah.
So tell us your thoughts on that. Love you. NC State defensive lineman just got a pick 6. Oh my gosh, no way. And number one, I hate NC State. I like the boys in blue here. Which Wake Forest, they're playing right here in Winston-Salem down the street from us. They scored on their opening drive, so I think they were up 7-0 at one time. I don't know if State has scored again, but so we're going to Elation as mid. Okay. If y'all disagree with that, that's fine. Just tell us, your thoughts on it. All right, we're going to go with the Ecstasy, Michelle, next. Ecstasy was Anthony's first cruise ship. We took him to the water park area back then when he was young. He kind of liked it. Had a good time on it. It was definitely an old ship. Definitely a little rust stains in places. But I didn't think it was
like I said,
horrible.
I'm going to have a hard time putting anything in
it wasn't as nice as maybe, it's actually turned in and scrapped now. So it had to be pretty bad.
It is no longer.
So I'm going to go straight up L. Since L for Lovelace, it was the first one.
All right, you can go. You can move it.
So Marianne Dillon says, I was on the sister ship. Ecstasy is down there in the green for me. Okay. We're not going to go quite green on this one. We are going to go down to the L. Straight up an L. Because it's probably been recycled, and it's probably going to be one of the new XL class ships now that you're going to see. All right, so let's go to the next one here, Michelle. And it looks like we got the Freedom.
Freedom is the one that's got that horrible barbecue place.
Yes. Well, actually, all Carnival ships have the horrible barbecue place.
No, I mean upstairs.
It's the one that had the old-fashioned barbecue,
yes.
I think.
Yes.
And it has that awful-looking funnel that I don't know. Have they ever replaced it and fixed it yet? I think they have. Habib says, Ecstasy was my first cruise ship, and I'm giving it a mid because I had a great time. That's all that matters, right. Habib.
And we had fun.
We've had great times on all these ships.
But it's
we
hard
may bitch a little bit, but it's okay. Freedom, I'll be honest with you. Freedom, we were on there for a long time, like 7 days. And there was not enough food options on there.
Right.
I mean, it did have some fluffy, friendly seating. I like that.
The Freedom is the one that we stayed in the suite.
It was. It did have awesome rooms in the suite. We had a grand suite. That was right after COVID, and they just opened it up, and all the ships were selling half. And we got a grand suite for like about what we pay now to go on a regular cruise.
Yes. And it was
for a balcony.
It was really nice.
We paid like $3,000, I think, for it, and or maybe $2,500.
I don't remember, but it was reasonable.
It was awesome.
It was nice.
But still, what do you think, Michelle? Is it mid for you, straight up L, or Clapton Cook?
Oh, since we got the suite, can we just leave it at mid?
Yeah, but we're talking about the ship, not just the room.
Okay, all right, put it on the L.
You think the L? I'm gonna give it an L too. What do y'all think?
The steakhouse was pretty crap. No, the steakhouse, was it okay?
I don't remember. Freedom would be straight up L for me. I'm thinking it's a straight up L too.
Yeah.
The Rolls Royce was saved from Ecstasy and moved to Celebration. That is cool. That is cool. I'm going to go straight up L on that, Michelle.
Uh-oh.
What?
Mary Ellen Dillon is on the Freedom next month.
Sorry, Mary Ellen Dillon. Go ahead and get your money back. Go on another one. No, it may not be so bad now. I mean, I haven't seen it since any upgrades. That's been a few years back, right. But it did have nice wide seating. I like that about it.
Yep.
There's just not enough food options for me. I
agree.
I like the specialty restaurants and stuff on them.
I like a big variety, and it was lacking.
So Habib says Freedom 2 weeks after the new funnel and refurbishment, and it was nice. I've given it mid too. Okay. All right. So we're wrong on 2 of these, I guess.
I guess all we can do is base it from when we were on it.
All right, Sunshine.
All right.
Now, Sunshine, our love for the Sunshine. It's near and dear to our heart. We love the Sunshine. The question for me, is it a... Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Is it...
I'm going to go a no cap.
Is it a no cap or certified Rizzler, though, Michelle?
I'm going to go no
cap. You can have 4 or 5 in certified Rizzler, and then we rank them within that. Or you're saying no cap? It's not the best?
I'm going to say no cap.
Okay. I'm going to go with Michelle, even though I would put it up. Listen, my Sunshine family, I love you so much. You're probably 80% of our channel from the great South North. I don't agree with Michelle, but I got to go with my wife, She does butter my buns. Did I say that right? I don't know. We're going no cap. I personally feel like it's certified Rizzler, but we're going to go with Michelle.
The Traveling Gilberts, that's why I'm having a hard time putting anything in that bottom category.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. None of the ships have been bad. FYI, the Freedom lost the new funnel after a couple months in the storm. Okay, nice. Jeez. All right, we're bringing up the Miracle, Michelle.
All right.
Miracle to me is kind of in the same class as the Elation. It's the same. I think it's the same cruise ship class, right?
Yeah. I think we should probably leave it mid.
I think it's kind of mid. Now, it was one of the best rooms we ever had. Was the aft facing balcony, extended balcony room.
It was nice.
And back when, it's kind of funny, I'm gonna tell this little story, and I'm gonna name drop. But Jenny from Lolita Loca, back when she used to be a travel agent, our room tour on that one, she would use that one for her clients on that ship because we really loved that room. Also, Sherry from Hey Guys.
Hi guys.
Hey guys. Hey guys, whatever it was. We've slept in the same bed as her and her husband. We were in the exact same room.
Well, that's rather creepy, Michael.
Not the same time, but they had the same room we had.
That is creepy, Michael.
Okay, just ignore everything I just said.
That is so creepy.
Okay. I mean, there was upside down pineapples everywhere back then, but okay.
Oh gosh.
All right. Sunshine, Mia's first cruise. She says Mia because the weather was terrible. We had children and never got off at any ports. Oh no.
Bad children.
Yeah, I'm not basing any of these off of the ports or the time we really had. I'm just basing it off the ship alone. That's what I'm basing this off of.
I'm having to pull myself out and remember the ship and not the experience.
No, Miracle is a spirit class. It's larger than Elation. Okay. I still think it's right there.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah,
because it's kind of older, and maybe they've updated a whole lot. I don't know. I love the spirit class ships. Yep, a lot of people do. All right, Royal Princess, Michelle.
The
Royal Cruise Line. This is one of our few cruise ships that's been on another line. It's a pretty ship.
It is a pretty ship.
I like the way it's laid out too.
And man, the pizza on there is
bomb.
God,
yeah, the pizza's so good. Actually, the food overall, and especially the MDR was good. Wasn't a big fan of the specialty restaurants. They were okay, other than the
pizza was like,
what was that place called? The pizza place we ate at. Drawing a fart in the head here.
A fart in the head, honey.
Fart in the head. I think it's a no capper or certified Rizzler.
I think it's a no cap.
I think it's a no cap. The only thing I would worry about that ship is would it be like if it was in the Caribbean? Because that upper deck, there was not a lot of pull there.
No.
And there wasn't a lot of big deck. I mean, it was, if you're one like in the Caribbean where you want to be outside on the deck all the time.
Yeah.
I think you'd struggle on that ship. But for Alaska, I think it's a great.
And it was cold as crap out there, and there were little kids out there in that pool.
So Shannon says the Miracle is a no cap for me. Okay, as well as the Pride. I love the Spirit class. Just wish they had more food options.
Absolutely.
Okay. So we're gonna go no cap for the Royal Princess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked it.
All right. Now the Horizon.
Ooh. Maybe a certified Rizzler.
I personally think it's a Rizzler. It's one of my top. It's in my top.
I think it's
3 or 4 ships. So we're gonna go. Listen, it's just our opinion. We know it's an older ship. We know she's starting to show a little rust in places.
But she has.
Shannon said that air conditioning was horrible in the Havana area.
No.
Which last time we were on that ship in the Havana area, it had one of the best airs. I mean, I'm about frozen. I loved it. It was one of the best rooms we've ever had with air. We're going to move this up certified Rizzler.
Yep.
All right. So now let's look at the steakhouses in the funnel on the Miracle. Okay. One of those we ate at, I think it was the Ecstasy. The steak was not good. And I was like, I'm never going to get a steak again. And then every time we've had a steak since then, it's always been really good.
Yeah.
Magic. A lot of people love this ship. A lot of people love this ship. We did a ship tour on this ship, and it's done pretty well. I do love the fact that it's got the smokeless casino.
It's got the 2
on the lower level. But that cruise we were on was horrible.
Yep.
The kids were awful on that cruise ship. Now, it's not the cruise ship's fault.
Nope.
It might be security's fault because they didn't correct them. But a lot of people love this ship, and I'm not a big fan of it. I know people just love the ship.
Well,
Look,
down there at that at the non-smoking casino, you have all the kids that are right down the hall.
oh yeah,
from
you
there.
felt like the kids were going to they were going to get you. You know, if you walk around the corner of it, it was all. Now we went when school was out.
And that was rough.
Dina says, "I love the Magic." You know,
I love how there's 2 casinos. I really love
do
that.
Do you think it's a mid, a no cap, or a Rizzler?
I think we should maybe leave it at mid.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get a lot of hate on that. So
I'm sorry.
So Habib doesn't agree with nothing we've said. Habib says the Magic is the Rizzler, the certified Rizzler. And then Betsy says, we love the Magic. Okay, maybe we're so mad about the kids acting a fool.
We can't see past it.
We can't see. You can't see me, right? You can't. We
can't see past it.
Yeah. There was something about the ship I thought had a smell to it, like an old smell too. Like a musky smell, like when carpet gets wet, it has that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we just had a bad cruise. I don't know.
Well, Shannon agrees.
Shannon said, yes, mid. It's been about 6 years since we've been on. It's probably been 4. Yeah. Probably about 3 or 4 for us. So yeah, we're going to leave that one in the mid. All right, we're down to our last 5 ships, Michelle. What?
Sloane's cringing.
Yeah, it's bad when a 50-year-old uses those words, but I can't help it. That's what ChatGPT told me to use it. After I watched that show the other day, what happened with those teenagers and that mother that did that to her daughter.
Oh my God.
Have y'all seen that yet? Some of y'all like those like murder mystery stuff. I better not say the end of it then. I hope you just didn't hear all that. But there's a Netflix movie now about catfishing. It's called something catfishing.
High school catfishing.
High school catfish. Man, we watched that the other night. Anthony fell asleep on us like the last 10 minutes of it. That was a decent movie, but it was scary.
Not scary as in horror scary, just frightful of the world we live in
and what people do. But it was awful. If you get a chance to see that movie, see it. It's not the greatest quality, but it's very intriguing. It's kind of like a mystery. And
it is very intriguing.
At the very end of it, you find out who's been doing all this the whole time.
And you're like, mouth open thinking, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Celebration, Michelle.
I say
now that's the one that we love the people that were on there, and that was a group cruise. I hated the layout of the main area in there. I thought the whole thing sucked. I did like the food. I did like the area in the back where they had the pig and anchor. I did like that about it. What do you think? No cap, certified Rizzler? It's not mid.
It was, I'm going to say.
What are you doing?
You keep cutting me off. I think
you've cut me off for years, don't you? Now you know what it's like.
Well, I'm going to continue to do so.
It's been 6 months now.
Well, it's going to be a year now.
2, 3, 4. I only got 5 hands. It's only been 4 months.
Anyway, Celebration, I think, would be a no cap.
Celebration? You're not putting it up over the horizon? Okay. It's a no cap. Okay. Michelle's spoken.
You can put it wherever you want to.
Sloane is still laughing. So ask her, are those real words that kids use nowadays?
Yes, that is a
Anthony's
good question.
a freshman in high school. Sloane is a senior in high school, right? So she knows probably the more hip words. Anthony uses a lot of.
Just easing in it.
Anthony tries to use a lot of the thug slang now. I don't understand it, but whatever. What was he saying the other day? And he's laughing. Oh, he's talking about that whole 6'7" thing. I still don't get that. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen, but the kids laugh about it, whatever. Hey, so look what this. What cruise line and ship for 227 group cruise? It is actually the Horizon, in which is not the reason it's at the very top. It may be for Michelle's reason, but it's not.
Well,
We just do love that ship.
We do love that
I
ship.
like it a little bit more than the Sunshine, but I just love the layout of that ship.
And it's a perfect ship for a group cruise. It's perfect.
Oh, she said it's bad when she uses those words. She said, because those are freshman words. Okay.
All right.
Hey, I guess Chat GPT is the mentality of a 14-year-old then, okay? So maybe Sloan can tell us what is the new certified Rizzler term that should be used instead of certified Rizzler. Got the drizzle to the rizzle.
Oh my gosh.
For me, Celebration is the top of the list. It's my favorite. Okay. All right, so let's bring the Pride up here, Michelle. This is another one of those that people absolutely love it, and I just wasn't. It was okay. It was great. One of the better rooms again we've had. It had the bowling alley room.
Mm-hmm.
Really, the biggest deck we've ever had. Man, what a big deck. We never could get into the. It was so packed down at the Pig and Anchor. I mean the Red Frog Pub. We could never get in there to hear music.
That's true.
We had to sit. They had a nice sitting area outside of that though.
Yep.
We loved going to the Bahamas on her though. I mean, it was a good. It wasn't bad going out of Baltimore either, really overall.
Mm-mm.
So where would you put, not including that, just ship alone, Michelle? Now I did love that this had the double pool area. Remember, it also had the thing that came over the top. It was like a mezzanine type thing, whatever it is, like a cover. It comes over the top.
Yeah.
So what would you put it? Would you think it's mid, no cap, or certified Rizzler?
I don't think it's a Rizzler, that's for sure. I don't necessarily feel like it's no cap either. Do you feel like it's a no cap?
Wait a minute. Somebody from California is saying use totally normal words? Totally? Totally, really? Okay. Valley Girl, okay. Use normal words. So what is normal? I thought Rizzler was normal.
Hi, Rachel. How are you?
So Rachel, good to see you in there, Rachel. So Rachel says Magic deserves the no cap for the thermal suite Vista class spa better than XL. Okay.
I have not been in the thermal suite, but I could sure go for that right now.
All right, let's get this, Michelle. Pride. Where do you think?
I'm just gonna leave it in mid. What do you think?
Everything's meh to you, huh? Okay, we'll leave it mid.
God, you're hard to please.
Reflection.
I'm gonna put that up.
I like the Reflection. I really did.
It's,
no cap or certified?
I'm not sure if it's a Rizzler.
We're down to 2 other ships, Michelle. Something else has got to be a Rizzler other than
then
Horizon.
Let's put it up there with a Rizzler.
You think it? But then would you put Royal Princess Celebration below it?
Put it up there with Rizzler.
Okay. Betsy, I guess you booked your cruise. Hopefully that Michelle says it's a Rizzler. She's picked the 2 Rizzlers.
The food was excellent. The martini bar was awesome.
Man, we are going on the Apex in November, and I cannot wait. Yeah,
the food ship was nice.
Best food of any cruise ship we've ever been.
They had awesome, wonderful seating areas where you could just hang out.
Martini bar.
Yes, lots of just cool areas to hang out.
Also, is it called the Sunset Bar? On the very after the ship.
Yes, where we sat out there for hours and got sunburned.
They had some awful hot dogs. I remember you got so drunk there that day that you like when you ate hot dogs and stuff.
Right.
You were like drooling. You had stuff come out of your mouth.
Gosh,
I think I got that in the video.
Yeah, I think you did.
She got day drunk. So it didn't take much. So okay.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so now we're going with. Listen, this was Michelle's first cruise ship, and now they're coming back out with it again. The Tropical.
So that was
Tropical.
That was in 1999. Yeah, a long time ago. That was back when they had the midnight buffets where they had the ice sculpture, and it was a long time.
APEC had the best food we've had on any ship.
I'm excited. Yes.
45 vlogs coming on this cruise ship, baby. 45. Might get 50 out of it.
What was that best martini that we had?
Y'all were doing that blue something too.
Yeah, that one wasn't the best one. What was the best?
TX and Sarah, that we kept doing shots of tequila all night too. Between Artie and TX and Sarah and us, we got tore up from floor up.
Is it a Frisia? What?
I don't know,
Frisia
Michelle.
martini. I can't remember. We had lots of good martinis.
Yeah, we did. Okay, so Tropical, let's talk about it.
Man,
Many years ago. What do you remember about it? I have faith in myself, Betsy. I think I really can. I'm a winner. I'm not a straight up L like I act like most of the time, but
so
I might be clap and cook, but not clapped with a clap. But
I won like $1,200 in the casino.
Well, you can't say it was a good.
I know. I'm trying to remember. Shit, that was 26 years ago.
Oh my gosh, Michelle, you're down your
26 and a half years ago. I think we should
Well,
probably
just FYI, it's not around no more. So
I think we should.
Or was it sold?
No, I think
it's not running no more.
No, it's not. It's
straight up L.
Yeah, let's go straight up L.
Your first cruise was a straight up L.
Well, at that time, because I didn't have anything else to compare it to, I was happy.
Okay. All right. Our last one was our first cruise ship together.
Yep.
And it was the Triumph.
Mm-hmm.
Back, I used to say it was 2 months before the poop cruise. And kind of found out when I started really looking at the dates, it was 2 years before the poop cruise. I was a little off on my dates. You know that fish story where you go, oh yeah, I caught one this big, and it really ends up being that big.
Wow, Mike.
All right, Triumph. Now I will say this: Josh is on it right now, and he said he loved the layout of this ship. I don't remember the layout of the ship. It's been so long ago.
I don't either.
So it's kind of hard for me to judge it, Michelle. It was our very first cruise. It was probably 15 years ago. Maybe 20 years ago.
It's been a long time.
It was a long time ago.
It's been a long time.
So what do you think?
You want to leave it at mid?
I don't remember it though.
I don't either. That's why I can't go.
If it was that great, I would have put it up at the no cap or whatever. I'm putting it straight up L.
Okay.
Just because of all the poop cruise afterwards.
All right. It's
all right. So within our category here, Michelle, you got to make a decision. Horizon or Reflection? Or you want to leave it that way? Horizon's our favorite, Reflection second?
Damn, that's hard. I don't know what you think.
I'm going Horizon first, Reflection
let's
second.
leave it there then.
All right. Next, after that, we got Sunshine, Royal, or Celebration.
I think it should be Celebration, Royal, and Sunshine.
You're moving the Sunshine down to 5th place? All our millions of fans that we got that love our Sunshine videos.
I love the Sunshine.
And now you're saying the Sunshine is ranked 5th?
I love the Sunshine.
I just want to go on record now. This is not Mike Lovelace's thoughts. Okay. So what about you got Celebration first, or do you think Royal's ahead of Celebration? This is all on Michelle. She doesn't edit the videos or does the videoing.
No, she doesn't find out about shit until I get here right in front of the camera.
All right. Celebration or Royal?
You have to make the decision.
No, I'm not making that. You done put them up in here.
All right, I'm leaving it just the way it is.
Okay. Then. Next, Elation, Miracle, Magic, or Pride? I'm going to move the Pride up here.
Okay.
Then the Magic. Whoops. Wait a minute.
Dude, what are you doing?
Pride, Magic, Miracle, Elation.
Sure, that's perfect.
Now, straight up L's. We're moving Ecstasy back here because it's not around no more. That one back here. Freedom or Triumph? All right. Which is really the Sunrise now. So help us out on that, chat. We're going to leave it.
Yeah, we can leave it.
We're going to leave it Freedom, Sunrise. Let's maybe put that there. I don't know. I had a really good time. That's the reason we kept cruising. We liked it. So we're going to go Triumph. Triumph, which is the Sunrise, then Freedom, Ecstasy, and Tropical.
Obviously, we're very indecisive.
No, I don't know about all that. Millions of Sunshine fans. Yes. There's been millions over the years they've subbed and unsubbed, but yeah, millions, like $1,000,000.
We really do love the sunshine, and I would go on it again
We
tomorrow.
need to. We need to go ahead and schedule one. So, so
Hey,
yeah,
life
now
is
we're
good
back.
today.
Now we're back. Life is good today. How are
We're
y'all
happy
doing
to
down
see
there?
y'all.
Good to see you. Yeah. So yeah, let's see if I can find. See if I can show you. Keep talking. I'll try to get this. I know it's hard for you to do.
I'm not a big talker.
Huh?
I'm not the talker. That's you.
Okay, whatever. I gotta figure out how to get the screen off.
How about the big X?
How about the big L for loser?
That's you.
That's my North Carolina Tar Heels.
Yeah.
The big L's for the losers. All right.
I got that L from your last name, buddy.
You really did. So you admittedly went to Vegas and married a loser. I told you I met her on a pole at the bar one night. Oh God! I tell everybody we got married in Vegas. I met her there, and we went to one of those drive-through church weddings. Elvis was the preacher. Oh Lord!
It didn't have nothing to do with a pole.
It was a drive-through sign.
It didn't have nothing to do with a pole.
What was I even talking about? What I was going to do over here, Michelle?
Heck, I don't know.
I'm lost now. Oh, let me look for something.
Sorry, y'all.
Sorry, yeah. We're losers.
Sorry.
We're okay. Huh?
I just said I was sorry.
You're kicking me in my legs like I did something wrong.
Oh.
Loser. You loser. All right, let me see if I can find it, Michelle.
What are we looking for, dear?
Oh Lord. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see if I can find this, Michelle. Keep talking to your millions of fans out there.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? Oh my gosh, the drink's starting to kick in now.
No, I have no excuse.
Mm-mm.
No excuse.
Nope.
My fruit splash Canada Dry is not.
There we are.
Yay!
There we are. And look, here we are too. And I just sent Betsy an email today for the wrong email address. It looks like.
Oh no.
So listen, 2027. Wow. Michelle ranked the Horizon her /1 ship. She wanted to put the Reflection. I wanted to put the Sunshine up there too. But this is the group cruise. 2/27/2027. Going to Celebration Key, Aruba, Curacao. Email Betsy's Cruise Deals at gmail.com. She can give you all the Rizzler information, certified Rizzler information. Or she can give you the L loser information too. She can give it all to you.
Habib says you are toast.
I'm burnt toast. I'm bad. I'm like a Pop-Tart. Or was it Toastal Strudel, whatever that thing is called.
I love Toastal
I can't
Strudels.
stand them things. Michelle loves them. Blueberry Pop-Tarts. That's what I'm on a kick on now. But hey, we're going to have fun. We're working on some things behind the scenes. Actually, I'm not. I'm actually asking Betsy to do it, and Betsy's nice enough to do it. We got a big announcement October the 4th. That's going to be on Josh and Michelle's Saturday Night Live. We got some information to communicate then, hopefully, fingers crossed. But hey, put the money down, book it. You still got time to back out of it. It is.
You're not going to want to back out of it.
It is a year and a half out. But go ahead and get in there. And then listen, if you got a casino deal, Betsy can still give you that deal through the group cruise. Now we're going to have some swag on there. It's called the Ultimate Gimmick Group Cruise.
There'll be plenty of gimmicks.
It's not a vlogger's cruise. There'll be a couple channels, I'm sure, that vlog, but it's not like a big vlogger's cruise. We just want to hang out.
Yes.
Have a good time. We're going to email and put on our Ultimate Group Cruise Facebook page things that are going up at nighttime. So we may say, hey, we're going to meet at the bar at 9 o'clock. We're going to go to the casino at 9 o'clock. What's the departure port? It is Miami. Miami to me is great going out, horrible coming back in. Just my personal opinion.
It does suck coming back.
But we love selling out of Miami. Yes. So Hopefully this is not in stone. Hopefully we're going to have hopefully, again, not in stone. Hopefully we're going to have some information about a potential hotel that you could get a discount on the night before. And of course we would have a meetup that night. And if the place we go to is offered, it's going to be really cool because it's got a cool hangout there. We love that hotel in Miami.
Yes, we do.
But we got to wait on if they'll give us a deal or not. If not, hey, we're going for the one that gives us the best deal because it gives you guys a good deal. But Betsy's Cruise Deals at gmail.com to find out more information. You can fill out a little information for her, and then she can tell you all the good info on it. But I'm going to take that off for now. We're going to quit trying to sell a cruise to you.
Betsy wants to know how the new job is.
So the new job is going well. They're treating me good. There's a lot of personnel issues going on right now that we're not going to go in details on those. But it's going well. It is about a 45-minute drive for me. So I usually leave about 6:30, about 6:45, and I usually get there about 7:30 in the morning. Usually work to about 5 o'clock. Depends on the day. Sometimes a little later. But other than the drive, it's good. It's a company that is growing, so there is a lot of opportunities there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just put it that way.
And they're giving you lots of good challenges to
there
challenge
are a
your
lot
brain.
of challenges up front. Let me just put it that way, and it's a good thing because for 7 months I had this brain.
His brain is very stimulated now.
Oh, that's what she said. But yeah, it's given me a lot to do right now. A lot of learning, a whole new computer system, a whole new way of doing things. And it's different from the world I came up. For 30-some years, I worked at the same company, and the same company is selling to Gildan. I don't know if you guys have heard that or not, but Hanes, which is an American company that's been around for over 100 years, sold to Gildan, which is a Canadian company. So
everything happens for a reason,
yeah.
And everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. I mean, I do like the company I'm working for. I really do. I'm not saying that just to whatever. They're nice to me. The HR team has been nice to me. My boss has been nice to me. She's been challenging me. I enjoy that. The team that I work with, they're patient with me because I ask a ton of questions and they're very patient with me. It's just, I got to learn their language. Like, it's funny because I was in a meeting the other day and I said a comment. I was like, and it was a room full of people, probably 25, 30 people. And it was the whole operation meeting because this company makes stuff and we distribute stuff. And I've never been part of a manufacturing plant. So I'm in there with the operations people and I'm talking to the continuous improvement people, and we call them CIs. So I said, CI team, I said, I need your help in the DC. And one of the guys goes, what does DC mean? I was like, distribution center. Because that's what we always called it in Hanes, it was a distribution center. DC stood for distribution center. And then today I sent an email and I was like, we need to do this with the PE. And then the maintenance manager, or actually he's a director, emailed me back and says, Mike, forgive my ignorance, but what does PE stand for? And do you guys know what PE stands for in a distribution center? Does anybody have the answer to that? Can you answer that question? What does PE stand for in a distribution center?
I know what a PE stands for in nursing, and that would be a pulmonary embolism that you get very scared of.
No, it's not that in a distribution center. Do they use the word Rizzler? The CI associates are pretty young. They could probably use that word Rizzler. Certified Rizzler, too, to get it correct. PE stands for powered equipment. So anybody that drives a forklift,
I would have never got that.
A turret truck, a walkie rider, a reach truck, scissor lift, cherry picker, anything that you get on and you ride in the warehouse is called a PE, powered equipment.
Okay, I know something.
Product environment, hey, that's close. So Marjorie's in here. Good to see you, Miss Marjorie. But yeah, that's what that stands for, powered equipment. But hey, we had fun tonight. Thank you so much. And listen, you got 3 minutes before Beach Please comes on. You might as well go ahead and run to the bathroom, get you a drink,
get you something to drink,
and be ready to go when they start their 8-minute countdown. No, it's not 8 minutes. It's just 7 minutes, 59 seconds. No, it's less than 3 minutes. But you'll have a wonderful time with Betsy and Mike.
Yes.
They'll take good care of you. They might take you too. I don't know. But they will not use the word certified Rizzler because it sounds like an old creepy, cringy guy saying it probably. But
I agree with that. Thank
Okay.
you, y'all.
Okay.
See you later.
We'll see you later. Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
Creepy L guy. Loser.